Oh boy, I'm finna go full blown heel. And I told y'all. See, Genesis Green told me I'm too diplomatic. She told me, coach, you're too diplomatic. She said you gotta let the PG-13 channel go and you gotta start checking people. So okay. So here's what I'm gonna do, okay? I try to go throughout the community to look at different, perspectives on what's going down with this situation. Whether it be Ari Hawani, Luke Thomas, ESPN, whether it be Chael, anybody, anybody in the MMA community, I've been checking to see the pressure gauge on this, situation. But here's what I'm gonna do, man. I try to come to channels and leave really positive comments. But I'm saying if I come to your channel and then, I'm leaving a comment, but then, that's fine. People dog me out all the time. I don't care about that. But, if you're in your channel and you're, agreeing and you're laughing with them, dogging me out, okay, cool. No worries. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove myself from the situation and I'm going to disassociate myself. That's what I'm going to do. There's no hard feelings. I want everybody who put up videos, I want you to be successful because we all don't get a lot of money. We don't do a lot for this. And I want everybody in the community who do YouTube videos on MMA, I want them to be successful. But I'm going to remove myself from any other situations, okay? Because, I try not to. Okay, not my brothers anyway. I try really hard, and if I got to address somebody, I talk to them behind the scenes. If I really got to address somebody, I talk to them behind the scenes. Okay, that's just what it is. If somebody, and everybody got access, they know how to reach me. So if they got an issue with me, they can talk to me behind the scenes. But now I ain't taking no sneak distance. I'm done with that. So if it is, I'm just pulling myself back. Okay, now, with this being said, okay, I hate the even fact that I got to really explain this and really, really break it down like this, but I have to. Okay, because I understand, what's going down in this generation. I get it. Okay. So the thing of it is, okay, Cris Cyborg, we got to understand she don't have a command of the English language. And this is what I've been telling people over and over and over. She don't have a command of the English language. So there's no way that Cris Cyborg could have, first of all, put up the video. She didn't. She said her team did, which that's true. And she didn't put the subtitles on the video because even to use spell check, you have to understand somewhat of the English language to do so. Cris Cyborg does not have a working command of English. She speaks English, she understands bits and pieces, and she can understand major sentences, but she don't have a command of the language. Not like you or I do as Americans. She don't, okay? I even know, I've talked to Cris before, and some of the statements that I put out, she don't understand what I'm saying sometimes. I've talked to people like Valentina. They kind of understand the gist of what I'm saying, but they don't understand the slang term. They don't understand any of that, okay? They don't get that. They just don't because they weren't born here, they weren't raised here. They don't understand the English language. So the fact that people are saying Cris put those subtitles, she didn't. She said somebody on her team did it, and that's the truth. Cris has never managed her social media account. She's never done that. She's never ever in her life managed to. It's been somebody else putting the subtitles up on her social media accounts. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's just what it is. Okay? See, this is all funny, though. It's all funny. And I got to keep going with this. Even the apology that Cris put out there, okay, somebody typed it for her. Cris could not have typed all of that. She could not have. And not, somebody with the understanding of English put that up for Cris. Cris probably told him, look, this is what I want you to say. Just word it for me. And that's what happened. When Cris caught wind of the video, see, first of all, Cris don't even monitor her YouTube channel like that. Okay? She's more on Twitter and Instagram. And I know this for a fact. Okay? She don't monitor YouTube like that. She'll monitor YouTube every couple days and look at some of the videos posted. When Cris Cyborg got wind of this, she immediately went to YouTube and took the video down. Okay, she immediately went to YouTube and had the video removed. Cris Cyborg could have just not said anything. She could have just left it up there and just let the video stay. It went viral. But Cris Cyborg is a woman of integrity. She knew that there was something wrong with the video and she had it removed. And she told the truth. So who do we believe? Do we believe the person that's telling the truth constantly, or do we believe a person that's lying? Now tell me something. Tell me something. Why would a person go through the trouble of telling you that they're sorry? Why would they go through the trouble of telling you? Why would they could have just, the team Cyborg, they could have just kept on leaving the video. They could have left it up. But she had it removed and she said exactly, this is not what was said. This is what was said. And also Cris put a retraction up there. I mean, don't nobody say that when a journalist, when they don't put a retraction up. No, they don't say that. A lot of journalists, they leave the stuff up there. Cris Cyborg put a retraction up. She put a retraction up and she put the correct statement up there. She put it all up there. So again, what benefit did Cris have to putting up a new video? What benefit did she have of just saying, you know what, I lied? Cris could have just not said a damn thing. That's why I respect Cris Cyborg. And so now people are getting from this that Cris is afraid of Amanda Nunes. So from all of this, Cris is afraid. No, we just forget the fact that Cris was looking at video of herself being knocked out by Amanda, looking at what she did wrong. Okay, I'm telling you now, ask Jessica how many times she looked at the video of herself getting knocked out by Valentina. Ask him. Fighters don't do that. Fighters really don't genuinely look at those kind of videos. They don't want to. Because you got to face your fears. I can respect Cris. I can respect her because, you know, she's there looking at video, looking at what she did wrong. But Cris Cyborg is the liar. Cris Cyborg is the one afraid of Amanda Nunes. Are you serious? Amazing, y'all. Amazing. This is amazing. But we're going to disregard everything Dana White did. Now everybody's saying Cris Cyborg doing damage control. What about Dana White doing damage control with Laura Stanko? What about that damage control? So wait a minute. So Dana White wasn't doing damage control? Dana White didn't try to make it seem like they're calling this girl Wanderlei Silva was a good thing? I mean, he tried to make it, he tried to cover it up and deflect and think that, you know, everybody took the Wanderlei Silva comment out of context. Really? So everybody took that comment out of context. I mean, you know, he tried to make it sound like it was something positive. No, that wasn't a positive thing. That wasn't a positive thing. But guess what, though? Yep, that was 5 years ago. That's right. How come Cris can't let the past go? Okay, then. If that's the case, then if we can't let the past go, then why people can't let the allegation of steroids? Why can't people let that go? People still running their mouth and talking about that. People can't let that go, but now Cris Cyborg is supposed to let what Dana White said 5 years ago, you know, let that go, but they can't let the damn steroids go. How are we going to explain this? Right? I mean, you know, what's right is right. I mean, we got to have a forgiving heart, don't we? See, man, the hypocrisy and the double standards is damn ridiculous. The double standards is ridiculous. I'm telling you, if Cris Cyborg was not a Brazilian, I promise y'all, it wouldn't go down like this. She'd be more believable. Yep, but see, we want to put this narrative out that Cris Cyborg is a lying coward. That's what we want. So he's going to totally do that. And when she go to Bellator, that's what he's going to start saying. Okay? Now, Dana White took from an interview that Cris Cyborg did. Cris Cyborg and Dana White never had any conversations behind the scenes about fighting Cindy Dandois and Pam Bam Sorensen. Never. They never had any conversations behind the scene. Dana White took an interview clip that Cyborg said on the Tough Show. They asked Cris Cyborg about featherweights being cut or not given a chance. And Cris Cyborg said, yeah, you know, I figured that Pam Bam and Cindy would get a chance to even be on the show. She wasn't even talking about fighting them. She talking about, hell, they didn't even get a chance to be on the damn show. They didn't get a chance to be on the show. I'll tell you this, though. I do got a video coming out, and I'm going to compare the featherweights at Bellator to the featherweights in the UFC. And you tell me, outside of Amanda Nunes, who can you see beating Julia Budd? Okay, outside of Cris Cyborg and Amanda Nunes, who can you see in the UFC featherweight division that's there? Who can you see beating Julia Budd? Who can you see beating Arlene Blencowe? I need y'all to tell me. I need you guys to really, really tell me, who do y'all see in the UFC that can beat those two? Who do you see that can beat Talita Nogueira? Who do you see? Because I get tired of people saying, too, that Bellator don't have no comp. No. They got the bulk of the featherweight talent in Bellator. And if we really want to say that these talents ain't great, well, that's just stupid. Come on. Who beats Julia Budd outside of Cyborg and Nunes in the UFC? Who? Who in the featherweight division in the UFC can do it? I mean, you think Bay Maleki can do it? Do y'all think Megan Anderson can beat Julia Budd? Macy Chiasson would probably give a good fight, but I still think Julia Budd could beat Macy Chiasson. Okay? I mean, come on, y'all. Who? Who in the UFC can do it? Please tell me. Please tell me. The UFC don't have a whole lot of featherweights to begin with, and you think, man, so Cris Cyborg gonna go to where the featherweight smoke is, right? She's gonna go to where the smoke is at featherweight, but she's scared. She want to take easy fights. The woman done already got on national TV and made a Nunes Cyborg 2 shirt, 2020 January, made that shirt on national TV. They made her take the shirt off. Why do you think they did that? Because they want to cover up this narrative that Dana White believes that Cris is afraid. They want to keep covering it up, y'all. They made Cris take the shirt off. They made her take it off. Wait. Why is Cris going to spend all the money and effort to create T-shirts saying she want to fight Nunes? Why is she going to keep coming out on interview after interview saying she wants the damn fight? They never talked about Pam Sorensen behind the damn scenes. Cris Cyborg pulled up on this fool, and that's the conversation that they've never talked behind the scenes recently, y'all. Guys, people don't understand this. And it's amazing, man, that this guy can come on. This guy can lie. This guy can keep lying on fighter after fighter, and people still get this guy passed. Forget it. Dana White didn't deserve an apology. He didn't deserve a damn thing. He deserved nothing. All the dirt that this guy do, and people still defend this dude. Nah, okay. Hey, you think what you want to think. That's fine. Disagree with me. Cool. But when you throw the shade, that's it. I'm done with you. I'm washing my hands of you. It's cool. It's all good. I wish you well. But I'm playing heel. This guy right here is a disgrace. This guy is evil as hell and wicked as hell. And boy, I can't wait till I put the finishing touches on this Patreon video. I swear, y'all gonna get a glimpse. And this ain't for the haters. This ain't for the people that got stuff to say about it. This ain't for y'all. This for people, okay? I'm only letting people watch the video. They can actually look into the spiritual realm. Oh, this guy's wicked as hell. Very wicked. And everything this guy doing right now. You can't explain the guy, you know, they behind backstage talking it out. And then, like, 10 minutes later, he come out with an interview saying she's scared. I can see why she don't want to fight. Well, I mean, I can see why she do want to fight. A real fighter want legacy. And nobody in their right mind, don't nobody believe that Cris is afraid of Amanda. This is the thing. The public don't believe this crap. You got a handful of people that really legit do believe Cris is afraid. But the masses don't believe it. Look, guys, I'm going to stay on Dana White helmet. And I'm going to keep on pushing. And I'm going to keep on pushing. And I will defend Cyborg. And I don't care what anybody says. I will defend what's right. Until otherwise, I will defend what's right. And I'll stay on that bandwagon. I will defend it to the end. Because I know Cris Cyborg is a trustworthy and genuine person. And I know she got integrity. That's just what it is. Game, set, match. Whisker Biscuit, bald-headed